They've lost 3 in a row. Ole Miss, this has been their own house of horrors. Last time they won here, 1998, with Jay Billis and Marty Smith. I'm Karl Ravech, and we are underway. Ole Miss needing a victory on the road. Kentucky trying to stop a losing skid at home.
Ole Miss has a number of different playmakers led by Matt Murrell and Allen Flanigan. But this is about Kentucky's defense. John Calipari wants him to get more physical and tougher.
Flanigan knocks down his foot. And Ole Miss with numbers. Matthew Murrell got it. 5 quick ones out of the gate for Ole Miss. Recent skid has been falling behind early in games like they're doing tonight.
Ole Miss switching exchanges and screens out top. They'll switch 1 through 4.
Edwards banks in a pull-up.
Reeves moves really well without the ball, but Murrell is a really good defender.
Here's Reeves. There's 4 on the shot clock. Edwards looked up, then he fired. Got it. Boy, good court awareness. Edwards checked the shot clock.
He looks a heck of a lot better. Good pass.
Great pass, another block on Yenso. Second of the night. Edwards aggressive, throws it up, and he got it. And 7 early points.
That have the court sense to get steals like Reed Sheppard does.
Dillingham, he is a scorer, and the runner goes.
There by Trey Mitchell to take away the 3 from Brakefield.
Murray with a ball fake. He got Sheppard in the air. He missed to the left. Javarian Sharp into the game at 7'5" tall, and Dillingham for the second time loses the basketball.
Boy, and that's where Kentucky is usually most dangerous.
On the court for Kentucky, also into the game, TJ Caldwell, number 2 for Ole Miss.
I don't think Ole Miss can put Kentucky in enough ball screens. Test their ability to guard ball screens. Got a switch here.
They do have the switch, and that was on it. They've got to defend more physically and rebound. 3-corner, rattles in it, drops. Murrell had an opportunity, and now he slices through. And now he's wide open. And that time he knocked it down.
Boy, the ball movement and player movement.
The season with in Canada. It's a group that got us flowing, and we have a real connection as Onyenso flushes it.
Really. Sheppard dynamite down the stretch against Gonzaga. Wow. Antonio Reeves just threw it up, and it went off the window.
Brandon Murray did. You've got to cut to the basket looking for the ball because you may get it. You can always peel out for an exit screen after that, but you got to look for the ball.
Good dish there. Onyenso got fouled. He was too strong with the first. It's Kentucky and Auburn at 6 o'clock Eastern time. That is a super college. Edwards has 7. Not going to be able to get it to 10.
Already Kentucky has been more active defensively. They haven't been perfect, but they've been more active.
There's a good pass, and that time Cisse was able to dunk it over on Yenso. He's
up, you're done. It's either going to be a lob to the rim or a drop-off for a dunk.
Reeves and Sheppard on the bench for Kentucky. The roll and another turnover. And right away, Calipari goes back to Sheppard. And
that's a heck of a rebound by Onyenso.
Dillingham, the blow by, the drop off, and Onyenso will get fouled and shoot 2. Foul on Onyenso there, whose free throw is good.
He had 8 blocks, 16 rebounds, and 13.
Open again, Murrell. Missed there. He's had a handful of open 3s tonight.
Yeah, Kentucky was very fortunate there. That was just over help.
Wagner kicks, Sheppard wide open. Money. That was going to be an alley-oop, but Onyenso's blocking everything. The ball's in the air, Onyenso's swatting at it.
Well, this has been a different Kentucky team as far as defensive effort has been concerned. They're not perfect, but they're working harder.
How about that shot by David Brake? Good dump off there, and Sharp tried to jam it, and he missed. Shepard the other way. That's a goaltend. They call it on Brakefield. Boy, Sharp had that thing halfway down. It rattled out.
But this is an Ole Miss team that I think needs to be tested on the glass. And Kentucky's yet to grab an offensive rebound. Now, they haven't missed that many shots either. They've shot it well, but they've just turned it over too many times.
Morrell off the roll, knocks it down. Early three taken by Murray is off. Shepard long three. Boy. Give him an inch and he will take it all.
Got the switch. Now you got Murray on Mitchell.
Reeves goes to the corner. High arcing three is good. Crowd to its feet. Cats up by one. Another block, this time Bradshaw, who's into the game. Reeves to the hole, and he will be fouled, and he will shoot a couple.
Boy, when Kentucky defends, and how about this block by Aaron Bradshaw? That starts this just spectacular and Kentucky wants to get out and run, but in order to run, you got to secure the ball. He's their best help defender, very versatile. He can play a stretch four, he can play
a shot from the corner that's off. And Shepard will push. He finds Edwards, who goes right at Sharp, and he picks up the foul.
That's the way you go at a shot blocker, Ravi. When Edwards caught that ball, right arm, and makes contact, one straight up and down.
And points for Kentucky. And knocks down both free throws. Shepard nearly had a steal. That ball tipped up, and it looked like Sharp.
Big guy's available.
Foul called on Mitchell Sharp. It's not exactly the Aaron Judge, Jose. Coach Beard singled him out. That was another block there by Sharp earlier during the shoot-around. And Shepard, another steal.
Just a tough pass for Sharp to catch.
Reeves, the quick pull-up. Nobody better in the country. I should say the last 12 games, they are 0-12.
Back down now by Flanagan.
Oh, got a friendly roll here on the road, and Flanagan.
He's been a guy that's been on a roll. The lefty transfer from Auburn, his last two games averaging 23, and he's 17 of 30 from the field over his last two.
The floating game is working. Murray with three. There's the hands of Shepard again. And here he comes. He's got Reeves with him. There's Edwards to pick up the miss. Here at Rupp, and it's now Wagner with the ball. A little more than 2 minutes to play with Kentucky up by 7.
Going to the same play.
And a dish down low to Bradshaw as Sharp came over. Tough shot from Morrell. Baseline fadeaway, no good. Good defense by Kentucky.
Forced the tough two.
Wagner in the paint, and he's going to draw a foul.
Right in front of the rim for an easy shot.
Wagner's first point the first time, as Jay said, they've had all their scholarship players available in the
season. With that veteran team, they've lost 4 in a row in the Big Ten. Good fake.
Morrell got Shepard, I should say Reeves up in the air, and then Reeves picks up the foul. He's moved past Devontae Shuler for the women of UConn. That's Thursday, 7 o'clock Eastern time, our primetime game, women's college.
Well, almost another turnover for Kentucky. Unusual for the Wildcats.
That's a good pass there by Wagner to Mitchell. Up and under and in.
Alan Flanagan sold out, going for a steal.
Yeah, it's a good point, and it's something Onyenso on the other end. His does about assume it'll be the defense. This is an Ole Miss team that scores 76 a game. They're going to get Mitchell or Edwards here. KB Burdett calls it on Trey Mitchell.
I think John Calipari, why he's saying that this Kentucky team is built for Mark. Play good enough defense.
Paying dividends here the way he's been tonight. Seen smiles on his face. And he's been terrific offensively. Shepard will set it.
If Kentucky gets a score here, they've got the possession arrow, so they get the ball to start the second half.
Boy, Reed Shepard worked his way into a terrific, easy pass. And that will do it at the half. Shep full court. As Brakefield drove and he got fouled and hit the ground hard. And a foul on Onyenso. I'm waiting for you. Jay has more. Trying to double Murray, and that leaves Flanagan down low, and he's trying to work on Onyenso. No good. Tip, no good. And from behind, Edwards is going to pick up the foul.
Good defensive discipline by Onyenso, not to bite Onyenso, but even for the Ole Miss guys, Cisse and Sharp, you've got to be second off the floor.
Wagner 4 assists in the game, only 1 turnover. And he got in the paint there. He hits a floater. That was...
Good pass.
Down low on Onyenso. Give him credit for his 8th block. That
Easy shot, but a beautiful move.
They keep going in the paint, and a little floater from Murray falls. 12-point lead for the Cats, who've lost 3 in a row, and a bad pass and a turnover. And an easy flush, loud from Brakefield. Game so far for Kentucky. Wagner with 5 on the shot clock. He falls down, kicks it to the corner. 3 no good, and the box out leads to a run out. And they got 2 on none. Laid up and in by Morrell. Calipari said
that is not the way you eat ice cream. You gotta go after it. Just like I did when I got mine. I mean, it's
aggressive ice cream eater.
It's not quite the how many licks does it take to get to a Tootsie Pop.
Right.
It's a little more than 3, but mine's gone quickly.
Shepard, tough pull up there on the elbow.
Just now, got to value the basketball and share the basketball, and he also reminded them, we want to play in transition, even on made baskets, try to stay away from Ole Miss set defense.
Dillingham and Shepard back into the game.
Now they're going to some ball screen action, and that's going to get some switches.
That's how you go over on.
Known for his post scoring. He's more of a lob threat, drop-offs when there's penetration.
Fierro threw it up, and it ends up in the hands of Edwards, who gets it to Dillingham, who fires a 3. That'll work.
He's a really good facilitator, drive and dish guy, but also can knock down shots.
Here are 7-footers on the blocks, and here comes Onyenso with a high screen and roll, and it out. So Jamarian Sharp at 7-5 back into the game for Ole Miss. And Morrell, difficult shot. Flanagan on Shepard, takes him, and how about the hands of Shepard again?
But Flanagan went right into his chest, and Shepard's still able to knock it away.
Hesitation move by Shepard by Sharp. Murray dishes it. Sharp, that ball was blocked by Onyenso. Here's Fierro. Hard to the hole, and a clean block from behind by Flanagan.
He just timed it out and got it right up top. Clean block. What a great play.
One, and a bad pass. Another turnover. He went cross court.
No movement. I don't know how he thought he was going to get that through.
Cisse, that's all on Onyenso, and here he goes again. And Fierro came in to block it, but they get the foul on Adu Fierro. Cisse hearing it. Pulse and Missouri at the Pavilion 830. Player in a single game all time. Nerlens Noel, his number is in jeopardy as Shepard. It's time for Ole Miss.
Yeah, how will Ole Miss respond? The building is now alive.
Flanagan high.
Not an easy shot for a lefty. Good pass.
Great pass, and using that basket as a defense mechanism. Reeves puts it up and in. Equate every season with that team. Like, that's what the expectations are. Calipari will tell you all the time. That's why we get criticized the way we do. Dillingham right in front of him knocks down a three. And there is Mom.
Well, that was just a great drive by Reed Sheppard to draw the defense, and then he's got the presence to know where his teammates are to kick it out to Dillingham.
They got their largest lead of the night. Brakefield needed that. That's a three. Trey Mitchell went to the locker room with a shoulder injury, but he is yet to return to the bench. Listed as questionable the rest of the night. Dillingham turns the corner and then uses the ball fake.
Roll, and right now I think he's feeling hot.
Flanagan one-on-one with Fierro, backs in. Brakefield on the baseline.
Now that was Reed Sheppard just digging in and trying to get a steal.
But as a result, he allowed that cut. And those are things I think Kentucky can clean up.
They set up Reeves. That's too easy. Antonio Reeves.
Just can't give up the middle. Usually Ole Miss is a no-middle team.
Murray with the tick and the foul on Ditry. You can go to v.org/VitalRap. He's got 8 points. Justin Edwards started this game on fire. He had the first 7 points for Kentucky. He is set to come in. Sheppard throws it up in the air. Bradshaw's got a height advantage, and he goes right up and over Alan Flanagan for two. The chances of you outscoring the other team's bench are no good. Rebound, Fierro, no good. A couple of misses at the rim here by Kentucky allow Ole Miss to hang around.
Good pass.
Nunez. There you go. They get Reeves 3-2 strong.
Oh, didn't get the bucket, but good ball movement by the Wildcats.
Fierro picks up a hard foul. And the app free throw is good.
Was with the Mets organization. It's his team to slow down a little bit. You still want to run your offense with pace, but there's no need to be in a hurry. The clock's your friend.
Reeves, good dish, good cut by Edwards. And he will get fouled and go to the free throw line.
Justin Edwards, he came from the left side to get to the right side of the rim, present himself.
It was a triple-double that night.
You know, 87 wasn't that long ago. We can't find...
Been kept since 1970. And Ole Miss has shot themselves out of this thing. They cannot make a basket here to shrink this lead.
Well, there's been nothing available at the rim because of the shot block presence.
Plenty available at the rim.
Kentucky. I mean, they're giving up 84 points a game in conference play, and yet they've held Ole Miss to under 60 with under 3 minutes to go. That's impressive.
Will not be punished for a road loss here at Kentucky.
Like most teams. But maybe the spread's a little bit bigger for Ole Miss. You know, talking about the best league as if that's going to be, you know, your league affiliation really matters when you get in the committee room. It doesn't. It's just your individual resume that matters.
Fierro will take that. That'll send the crowd home. Playing and have more opportunities right against quad one teams.
Right. But it's not like somehow if you're declared the best league, you're automatically going to get more teams in than the league. It doesn't work that way.
Right. Cisse on Yenso right over him and down.
Well, that was smart of him to get low and get right into the chest. A barn burner game. You got to play Monday on the road.
You're banged up.
You're banged up. I mean, Kevin McCullough didn't play for like I think the third straight game, and DeJuan Harris was banged up too.
The alley-oop there to Fierro, and he got fouled as he went up for it.
To have not only their defense but everything on point, definitely harder than Houston and Auburn. They're the two.
What are they talking about? Fierro, 4 seconds on the clock. Sheppard fires. No. Like where you're at right now.
At my age, I could have said Olga Corbett. Ole Miss, you mentioned their opportunities. I mean, I think this is a good basketball team. I think Chris Beard in his first year has done a really good job with this group. When they stay on script, they're really good. But they ran into a team that, boy, for John Calipari, it's nice to know that your squad has this in them, that when you challenge them, they can rise to the level of that challenge.
Let's hope Trey Mitchell is okay. For the first time, they were all healthy. Mitchell leaves with a shoulder injury and has not returned. Calipari and Beard meet, and the clock hits 0. Kentucky will win it 75-63, the final score. Balanced attack tonight for Kentucky as you take a look at the updated standings in the SEC with the South Carolina-Auburn game on tap tomorrow night on the SEC Network.